Hello there, I'm AJ Puzzlefret, and welcome back to Hero Siege, where we are now in Season 5. And I'm going to start a new character, and this time it's going to be a Shaman, because I haven't actually tried the Shaman yet, so I've got all of the other characters there. And where's the Shaman? Where's he been put? That's the Shaman, isn't it? Yes. Ah, what are we calling him? Yep, I'm going to call him Claws, because that's what he does. So there we go. Okay, now I think that the Shaman's been nerfed a little since the last season. I've not tried the Shaman at all, so I wouldn't know. So we're sort of going into this blindly. I'm not going to take any quests because I like to do the quests later. Oh, they've updated the graphics a little bit, so trees are a little bit more different. And it's going to be interesting to see what other changes they've made with the graphics. All the way. I don't even know what his first shot looks like yet.
Life's purpose is to master the elements.
Is it now? Ah, he's a ranged character. Good. Good, I like ranged. And we've got the typical little minion. Nearly level 2 already. I like that. It's always nice when you can level up fast. Because I'm like level 10 hero level with my other characters, this character should level up reasonably fast. Which is excellent because we need to get where we're going as fast as possible. That's the plan. The first stages. It's funny because you think that the later stages are going to be the most difficult, and they kind of are. But the first stages are pretty challenging as well. He had 777 life. It looked as if he had loads of question marks and nothing else. I'm very curious to know what the skills are for this character. I haven't really looked. I know I've had it for absolutely ages, but I haven't looked because I don't like to spoil these things for myself. I know that he's got some totems because I read the patch notes for the season 5, and they've reduced the totems from a maximum of 4 with satanic items to a maximum of 2 with satanic items. So they've taken it down by half. What were the totems like? I don't know. I quite usually like passive skills because the passive skills, they just fire off anyway. So maybe I'm not bothered about the totems anyway. Maybe the totems are rubbish. I don't know. We shall just have to see when we get to it. I'm not sure when the totems come in, whether they're like late game or what. Oh, and they've introduced. Ooh, that's a nice thing to start with. They've introduced a level requirement for a hero level requirement for items. So there'll be no going way beyond the hero level with items of mass destruction. At least, as far as I know. I've never really got so far. I mean, I've got to level 35 or so in the wormholes with some of my other characters, specifically Pally. And they've not changed the Paladin much. As far as I can see, he's almost exactly the same. So it looks like they're trying to make other characters more improved to get them up to the level of Pally, rather than reducing Pally, which I approve of highly, because I don't like it when they take a character that works and ruin it. Though Pally does a little bit more than just working. Can't do anything about that, apart from completely nerf him, which we don't want them to do. I think that they've changed the floor texture here. I think they've changed the floor texture here. Interesting. I figured they'd only done a few plants and stuff, but they haven't. They've done more. Good. I could kid myself that these posts have been changed as well. maybe. It's strange. You can play something for absolutely ages, and then they can change something, and you can just like forget what they've changed, and not realise all of the changes they've made. I can see that these trees have changed. I knew that those trees, these nice brown ones here, I know that they'd changed, and I can see that these naffed up trees have now changed. I don't know whether I like those as much as I liked the old ones. Yeah, I think they're okay. They look a little bit bounteous at the top. I will actually level soon. I tend to wait for leveling until I'm like a little bit higher. So we'll be settling with just doing what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing at the moment. Is he shooting lightning from his claws? Producing static electricity and firing that. I think it's got to be static electricity. He's just rubbing those claws together until they don't... Well, that doesn't work, does it? Because that's metal. Maybe he's got a load of fabric all over somewhere. Ooh. I'm so used to being almost invulnerable with Pally. I feel very delicate. Very murderable, which isn't good. Stay back, vicious skeleton of electric meanness. Come on, go away. No dash attack. Oh yeah, they display their attacks better somewhere else, I think. Or is that just bosses? I don't know. It might just be bosses, that. I know that the little lines where they're going to tell you that they're going to do a move, it should display somewhere else other than just over their head. Perhaps. I should have read the patch notes again before I came on. That's what I should have done. But no. Why do something sensible like that when you can just go straight in? Ooh. I don't know if that's good or not. Usually I don't bother with runes until they're like level 4 runes or level 5 runes. Oh, we could actually face the boss at any time, but I'm not going to do that. Not yet. I want to get some leveling behind me before I set myself against something mean and nasty that's going to murder me immediately. Plus, we need to be able to put on some equipment. That's strange. I seem to be doing better. I've not spent any points. I shouldn't be doing better, should I? Not sure. How are we doing? There's still some enemies. I can't believe that I went for so long without knowing that you could actually access the map. I must have played this game for years before I realised that there was a map. It was only because I looked at somebody else doing it that I realised there was a map. You would have thought I would have found it. Oh dear. Well, I've found someone. I haven't got any skills. Oh great. Yes. Why not throw multiple? Ah, yeah. There you go. He's got his stats under his health on the main screen. That's very useful. Oh dear. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I can't roll around like you. Get off. Health. I haven't got any life steal yet. Or skills. Here, have that. I don't know what it does to you. Where am I, tiny hero? I am over here, being tiny and not very heroic. Eep. Get off. Don't. Yes, she probably will as well. Look at that. I've only taken about a quarter of his life off, and I've got a severe problem with mine. All I can do is hope that he'll accidentally trip over on something and kill himself. This could happen. I know it's a very small likelihood, but, you know, Congo might be very, very prone to accidents. Maybe I could find a trap somewhere. Aha! A trap. Here, Congo. No. No, 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 no. You're supposed to do it when... Yeah, walk over it. Walk over it. Did it get him? I don't know. Squidge. Well, that's kind of what I expected for the first go. It's like going through Toxic. In the way that it's murderous and I'm rubbish. Level 5, okay. I usually do plenty of leveling at the beginning. I don't usually take on the boss. Not for a bit. Are you a pirate? He sounds like a pirate. I mean, there's already a pirate in this. He doesn't need to be a pirate. I like his funny hat. I'll probably change it, though. I didn't realise he was going to be a wolfy character. I thought he was... He's a shaman. Why a wolf? How does that work? Is that his spiritual animal? Maybe that's it. 5k. I bet I'm doing about... Well, I'm doing 200 damage, aren't I? 215. There, for now. I need to get some equipment on. And actually spend some points. Let's have a look in the skill tree after we've dealt with these. Why am I doing electric damage? Well, you know, I know I'm doing the static damage from my normal shot, but I seem to be doing some sort of other attack as well. Did I set something off? No, I didn't. Good. Right. Okay, let's have a look at the skills. What's the synergy? Energy, apparently. And strength for that. Shaman spawns 2 spiritual wolves to fight with him. I probably shouldn't be looking at all of these, but I just want to work out what the main synergy is, and it looks like it's energy. Okay, so let's spend 1 point in these 2. I always spend 1 point in everything, so I might as well do that. And we'll test these before I put any points in extra. Both of them are synergized by energy, so let's go for energy. Where is it? Maximum mana, yes. All in energy. I don't know if anything's changed in a significant manner that would make it so that I'd be in trouble doing that. Am I firing faster? No. Okay. Left bumper. Ready. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Doesn't fire very often by the looks of it. Does it just stay there? Ah, it disappears and goes to a new place when I put it there. Awesome. So I can just go around and leave that there. That's great. Ooh, I think I'm going to like that skill. It fires shots and it electrocutes. I've just got to stand near it rather than running away. It's kind of not much different from having the Redneck's ability. The Redneck's ability fires out loads of little bits of oily stuff and burns them. So that's quite good. This is really good. I think I'm going to like this skill. I think this might be the skill that I get the runes for. There. Die, enemies. What is that? Is it wait? It must be a totem. It must be. Possibly. I mean, it looks like a trap. It acts like a trap. What's this? Lightning flows. Lightning already flows through my weapons, so I don't know why I would need any more. It could be useful, though. That's it. Stand next to that. Just stand there. I'll go around in circles. That's the best way. Ah! I saw it. A bolt of lightning came out of me and went into them. That was good. You're too far away from the other one, so I'm going to put a new one down. Level 7! I forget what the level is that I need to get before I can go to a new thing. And it looks like I get wands. That's a bit of a straight... Ah, no, I can get swords as well. Fancy. Okay, so I can have swords or wands. That's it. Use that. Yeah, I'm gonna be putting loads of points in that, I think. Although I'm going to have to read the other one. In fact, I should have read them both, really. Let's have a look. Look at what we're dealing with. Okay, so that says the shaman places a storm totem. I knew it was a totem. Instead of a basic totem which zaps enemies with lightning, requires totem ability, and this is the totem ability. So the shaman places 3 totems at his feet. Each level increases totem ability. Alright. So, yes, which one gets most? That gets the most, right? Yeah, that gets the most damage, kind of, but doesn't get the most damage up front. But generally speaking, it's the bottom one that you kind of like. Though that really does increase quite well. Increase them both. And energy, so that. Yeah. Now that should be mean. I think that I just put things straight on the first time I do things. Right, so the enemies are down at the bottom. And yes, I could face a boss, but I think I would still die currently. We'll see. I'll face a boss once I've defeated loads more enemies. This is better. This is much better. I don't quite feel strong and mighty yet, but not far off. Just after the beginning, that's around about when you feel strong and mighty. Oh, hello. A coin. Not a coin. A key. Close enough. It gets you places. Rats. Spiders. Come over here. That's the one. Yes, I'm going to like those. They disappeared. Do they have a timer? Or do they have a life? I think they probably have a timer. So now I understand. I guess previously you might have been able to only summon 1. And now they actually summon 3 straight up, so that's probably how this skill's changed. I thought they'd nerfed him, but I might be wrong about that. They might not have nerfed him at all, they might have just made him a little different. Spider with electric bullet death. Right, I think I'm going to try the boss. I know it's daring, but yes. Here, boss. Stand next to that. And stay next to that. And don't bother coming over here. I hate the flies. It's a really embarrassing death, is fly death. He's really into his shooting. Brains, yes. Oh dear, flies again. Okay. Such an embarrassing death if you get killed by the flies. Go away. And don't be shooting that at me. Ah! If it wasn't for the totems, I'd have not managed that. So I'm very glad of the totems. What does this do? I don't get those anywhere near enough. I really should get the relics far more than I do, but I tend to skirt around them and not bother. And I don't know much about the relics. I know certain ones are very helpful. There's one that makes ranged attacks. Makes ranged attacks homing, which is exceptionally useful. So I really could do with hunting out that one. Lightning everywhere. What's this? Is that coming from me or them? Oh dear. Death. Okay. Well, luckily we only just went in there, so that's fine. Back we go.
You shall burn, freeze.
Yeah, I'm just going to sort of leave those there and stand well back from you all. Ah, it's them. It's always the pink goop monsters that murder me the most. I probably say that about virtually everything as I go along, really. I don't like the reflective ones. Mainly because I'm bad at dodging and they shoot straight at you when you shoot them. As long as you level up energy instead of strength, it apparently doesn't do as much damage, but I'm not convinced. Stand out to that. It's not only murderous, it slows you down as well. Whoa, that's new. I've never seen a forest like that. That's cool. Oh, it really does give you that proper forest feel doing like that. I like that. They're new as well, aren't they? These. I think these are new. I'll just stand next to them. I think they've redone the floor for this as well. Cool. So they've actually done quite a lot of work in this season 5 to muck around with the graphics and get things as a little bit more how they want them. Hello there, little goblin. Yes, that's right. Run straight through all of my stuff. Good. I will go through my inventory and put things on and stuff soon, but right at the very beginning I don't think it's all that necessary. Ah, typical. They dump all of their shots all over my totems. Right. These are definitely new, these walls here. So they've made a nice little fort out of that. I've still not got any lifesteal. I forget what it's like to play the game without lifesteal. Because when you get to the later game, virtually every weapon has lifesteal on it. So you're like, yeah, okay, I've lost some life, but I'll get it back in no time. It won't be a problem. And then you come back to normal, and you're doing the beginning again, and you got no lifesteal, and you forget, and you got to collect all of these little orbs around the place. It's really inconvenient. At least they don't disappear. Because in Diablo 3, the orbs disappear. I used to like the health potions of Diablo 2. Because then you can have health whenever. But I mean, you do get health potions in Diablo 3, but they're on a cooldown. Nah. Oh dear. So I can't stand in that. Well, we've had a go with some of the skills. Let's have a look at the skill tree. Can we get to the next one yet? No. Lava spill. Ooh. And it's a passive one. That's usually good in the 2 walls. I'm looking forward to those. But in the meanwhile, you take care. Feel free to watch other things on my channel. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Catch you next time. Bye for now.